Hello, Leo North Node. Welcome to North Node Rising. It is time for your May reading for the month. We're going to see what the Taurus energy is saying to you. Okay. Um, I've had a good month so far, just trying to catch up on videos. Vlogs, I don't know what the proper term is, but your readings. Okay. So we are going to burn some Palo for a moment of silence. Okay, let's do that. Clear the air so that we can get the energy that we need. Have a moment of silence. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Every time I say a moment of silence, I know y'all hear the feet. That's my daughter walking, walking by. So let me do this. Let's get the cards going. Let's get 3 cards for Leo North Node. 3 cards for Leo North Node for the month of May. Leo North Node. I did do the spotlight for Taurus if you want to check that out. Okay, and I am thinking about doing a couple of other reviews, or I really would like to do one on Michael Jackson because I did see that video, but I had insights and things before the video. So I'm thinking about doing that, Leo North Node. Just give me time to get these out first. 3 cards for Leo North Node. Three cards for Leo North Node. There's one. There's one for this May Taurus season. There's a lot of wands. A lot of wands coming out. A lot of faith, wisdom, and understanding energy. This first card was the same. So that is telling me 2 cards, one more card, that there's a stubbornness in the air. Taurus are known to be like a bull, for lack of a better word, maybe even a little bullheaded, but it also gets them far in life. So it doesn't have to be a negative if you keep your eye on the prize. But I do notice that energy. So one more card for Taurus North Node. And I do know that, I'm sorry, Leo North Node. Did I say Taurus North Node? Leo North Node in Taurus season. But I do know that for you, Leo, yeah, you of course are called to be the king, okay, being the leader, but you're also striving, North Node, to keep that ego in check, right? So this first one, faith, wisdom, and understanding. Let's see the energy of the second one. Beginnings, creation, opportunity, structure, planning, creativity. So creativity is a theme. Structure is a theme. First card says self-defense, protective, defensive, determined, stand up for beliefs, assertive, maintain and control, bravery. So I do sense this overall Taurus energy. It can Stubbornness is in the frontal part of my mind. Like, you need to make sure that you are listening to wise counsel. It's okay to stand up for your beliefs, uh, be protective, be brave, but being in a defensive posture all the time. My son is a Leo sun sign, I'm a Leo moon, and this immediate feeling of being attacked, we have to keep that at bay, right? We don't want to, just because someone's telling you something doesn't mean that they are attacking you, right? So we have to remember that, um, because it could be a block. It could be a block where you're limited and won't be able to go far. So the second card, air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Ace of Swords, new ideas, new plans, intellect, logic, reason, stubbornness, reason. Okay. Truth, victory, mental clarity, focus, decisions, new projects, knowledge, vision. So when I see that card, and I see that crown there on the top of the mountain, just waiting for you to acquire with this air energy, this understanding and being able to recognize that you are blessed, that you are in a great opportunity to grow in relationships as well. You need to find balance in that. The Something's coming to me. Let me see my notes. Yes. Yeah, that you could have success in meeting someone uh for this month. I guess I'm not good with looking at the celestials, but I'm understanding that there's going to be a blue moon, and that's going to help catapult you into finding someone. But partnership and not this entitlement. It's about we instead of me these days. Okay, Leo North Node. So start focusing on we and the balance of it all and listening. This is going to prime you to be able to be in a relationship. The reasoning, being able to reason, it shouldn't be your way or the highway, especially in this month, because I know with this Taurus energy, if it's a negative aspect, you want to stick to your guns. But there's growth in allowing another person to have a say. Understand that. And then with this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, structure, planning, creativity, air, fire energy, but it's energetic, vivacious, strong, courageous, passionate, funny, independent, confident, optimistic, feisty, helping others. I don't know why I see that is possibly a partner. I see that as being a partner. Energetic, vivacious, strong, courageous, passionate. This card is, I feel that this card is saying that opposites attract. Opposites attract. So, optimistic is one of the words on here. So, just like I was saying, steer away from me and it should be we, and you should be compromising. This card with this spread to me is saying don't run away from something different, maybe even a different opportunity or experience, or even a person, right? Again, don't let things, I think in one reading this year, I said, don't let things just be an immediate no just because you can say no. Rule in love, rule in love. But yes, I see that you can be defensive, but you also know when you're backed into a corner and you have to submit. Okay. But I also see that in the right situation, you are going to have opportunity. You're going to have uh, your talents and strengths are going to be on display and they will be noticed. They will be noticed. This is a good month for that. And with that, now that part of the Taurus is where you want to stay in. That's where you want to live in this month, because they can be very goal oriented and they can succeed in their endeavors. They're very high achievers. So you should gravitate towards that too. And then with the Queen of Wands, this is telling me don't run away from either your position or somebody. Something is telling me that this could be an energy or a person that's coming into your life. Okay. So, with that, I will leave you, Leo North Nodes, and it has been my pleasure. And stay tuned for my other post, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.